What? What'd you say?
I said honestly though.
Ah. Well, you're gonna have to edit out the first part of the video because I just started it and then I hung up and then I muted you. Let's turn you down.
This is a good first video. You know what? This is a good first video.
Yeah, we've already fucked up. I mean, who doesn't
And
love
now I
this?
got a Spencer.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Well, no. I think the F word is allowed. I don't think they'll monetize us for that.
YouTube says otherwise.
Oh, we'll find out. But for the moment, we don't have to worry.
For the moment, we're fine until the FBI starts knocking on our doors. Like,
They'll eventually. So, okay, so let's get to the main topic. So, do you believe in Flat Earth or in Round Earth?
Is that a question?
Yes, do you believe in Flat Earth or Round Earth?
I don't think I take it seriously, mainly because there are many Flat Earth believers around the world.
Yeah, but which one do you believe? I'm asking you what you believe.
Think about it. Slowly around the world.
Yeah, but if you think about it, it could be...
The Earth is not flat. The Earth is not flat.
But if you think about it, though, okay, we've been friends for a good time now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Now, you're not gonna hate me because of what I'm about to say.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't believe in the Flat Earth. I'm gonna set that straight. I believe in...
You do or you don't?
I don't. I do not believe in it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, not a
I don't
bit.
either.
But what I'm trying to say is, do you think there could be a possibility that it could be flat? Because an axis is just something that you rotate on. And think about it, if it was flat, it could be like a top. And it could be rotating on an axis. I mean, I'm not saying that this is true, but it could be possible. Have you thought about that?
I've thought about falling off the Earth and seeing as how there's been people that, have tried to and haven't fallen off the Earth.
Well, see, that's the thing, though.
I think that it's a lie.
The thing that makes me not believe it is because if the world was flat, there are three reasons. If the world was flat, then you would see the moon all the time.
That's true.
Because then it would be going round and round. We're just gonna debunk this right now. Let's just debunk this really quickly before we get into this. It would be going round and round, and you could see it all the time. It might be faint, but you can always see it. Now, if it was
unless the Earth is flat and we're like staged vertical,
or if it's going under the Earth. Oh
but
no.
then but it would be darker though. Like we wouldn't see the moon at all if we were upside down.
Actually, if you think about it, if we were flat Earth, we would have light all the time, like straight up light.
True, but then again, what would gravity be like if it were flat? Because if we were just spinning on a flat axis, I feel like everything would just fall off, progressively towards the edge.
Okay. You know what Beyblade is, right?
Yes, I know what Beyblade is.
I just love how the video just started, and I'm already bringing up my Japanese fan fiction. Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh yes.
Oh God, did you really just disclaim that on the first video?
Hey, it is an honest fact. You know how much I love anime. I love anime, but
I know.
I will talk about anime for hours straight. I can just start Fairy Tail. Okay, I'm going off topic. We'll talk about anime some other time, but...
No, we're talking about Flat Earth.
Okay, but see, let's say Beyblade. It's always spinning. Well, you know how whenever we were called kids, we would try and goof off and we would just try and drop...
Before we were called kids?
Well, when we were called kids, we were actually demons, but let's just finish this. You know how we would try and drop, like, pennies or something on the Beyblade to try and stop it, so then you would lose, and then you lose all your money that you betted on the playground. But anyways.
Sure.
Well,
I never did that, but okay.
Well, I betted money on my Beyblades. Shut up. Bakugan, Beyblade, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, I remember. Oh wait, I keep on going off topic about Beyblade, but let me finish this. I remember when I first got my first Beyblade. I got this one Beyblade, and it was like solid, and I twisted it so hard on there, it would not fall apart no matter what I did. I threw it up against a brick wall at my school. Nothing happened. It just stayed together. It was the most bad thing ever. But anyways, you know how if you drop something.
What extent of battle would you need something that wouldn't break against a brick wall for a children's toy that was 5 and up?
You don't understand. Beyblade betting and gambling was the literal crap at my school. If you did not carry Beyblade in your back pocket and you were a boy, even the football players who would go on playing the little yard, you know Pine Grove Elementary, you know our school. I'm not gonna finish that sentence because there's more to the name of the school. But you know we have that little like elementary school. They had the whole field thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mute out me naming the school.
I'll have to edit that too.
But yeah, but basically what you have to think about though is you know a bunch of kids play football over there, whatever. But even they would be playing it. Well, if you didn't have a Beyblade, then basically you weren't cool. You were just, nobody liked you. They wanted
the more and more I think about this, the more and more that I realize Beyblade came out when we were like in 5th grade, 4th or 5th grade, something like that.
Dude, it came out whenever I was in 4th grade, and so let's see, 4th grade, I'm in 10th now, that was 6 years ago. I was like 10, and you were maybe like 11 when Beyblade became big. It'd been out for a while, but it became big.
Yeah, there's still a Disney show about it, and no one plays it anymore, thank God. But I don't understand.
But anyways.
I was never fascinated by metal tops.
Bakugan, that was pretty cool. No, I will say Bakugan was... For some reason, I just thought that they were cool because I thought they were dinosaurs, but they weren't. They were dragons, and then that was just a straight up turn off. I mean, like, geez. Had to go destroy my dreams.
Dragons, not dinosaurs. Get on my level.
Get on my levels. I have dinosaurs with wings. You know, crap. But like honestly though, it's just. But you know how if you put something on the top, it's either gonna stop the top, something heavy enough on the top is gonna stop the top, or the top is gonna spin it off and shoot it out into your eye. Okay. So you have to apply this to the flat Earth. So say we're just the little things that you drop on the top, and it's always spinning, but it's spinning at. Wait, I'm gonna Google how fast the Earth spins. Like we're gonna get straight.
It takes 24 hours to rotate.
Yeah, but it's spinning at
that fast.
Yeah, but you also have to think, like, oh wow, it popped right up. FBI is watching me.
Shocker, they're probably recording this phone call right now.
1,000 miles per hour. That's how fast the Earth goes. And you know...
The Earth spins at 1,000 miles per hour? And
yeah.
I still can't make it, like, past the field test.
But see, that's the thing.
Like, running and stuff.
But still, but see, if it was a top, then that would mean there was nothing, like... Because the Earth, if it was a top, it would just be going, like, round and round. Like the little... when you go round thing at the playground, like, you would fall off if you went too fast. That's something that you learn at a young age. But if something's round, you're going to stick to it. So, if the Earth was flat, then you were going to fly off, no matter what. But nobody has fallen off that I know of, but I don't know. They'll find something to say.
So, scientifically speaking, the Earth is not flat.
Yeah, scientifically speaking, it cannot be flat, or else we would not be on it, and me and you would not be having this phone call, and yeah, and my girlfriend would not be telling me that I don't know her.
I think she says that for other reasons.
I feel like she says that because I watch anime.
Probably.
I feel like she just puts up with it. But straight up, I will talk about it for hours at a time. I'll be like, man, I just finished Darling in the Franxx. It was like awesome. No, nobody call me gay, please. I'm not gay. Sort of.
I mean, we're all wearing socks here, just to verify.
Actually, I'm wearing flip flops. Actually.
Dude, come on. You had to ruin the golden rule by taking off your socks.
I'm just kidding. I'm wearing socks and sandals. What you talking about? I'm extra protected.
See, that's what's up right there. That's how you know you're a real man, when you can wear socks and sandals and openly admit it.
Crocs with sandals.
That's a protected man. Never take your sock off. What?
Yeah, that was just an audio issue. Our sound went out, so I was just like, shh, well, I fixed it. But what did you say?
So I'll have to edit that.
Yeah, but what did you say?
I said, so basically you just debunked the fact that the Earth is flat and still managed to make an anime segment within it.
You gotta admit, I have some mad skills at just going off topic so far to where nobody cares anymore.
Like, people are just gonna go in, like, halfway through a video thinking, oh, this is a Flat Earth video, and they're just like, no, we're talking about anime. Like, 5 minutes later, like, I don't watch anime, but you do, so...
Yeah.
I guess that's
Paco doesn't watch anime. That's not his real name, but he goes by Paco. I go by Pogo for now. But basically...
You should have said that at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were gonna stream, but, you know, YouTube didn't like us.
24 hours, apparently.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't like us, basically. Yeah. But, you know, whatever. Okay. But yeah, he's Paco, I'm Pogo. His Wi-Fi is... I don't know. This is not happening.
Destroyed. Currently, I can't use it.
So he's on the phone. It's so ghetto, but so nice. Talk.
Sorry, guys. That's probably why the audio is crap right now. It's because I'm speaking through a cellular device.
Yeah. But Sailor Moon, though.
No fake.
If anybody's seen Sailor Moon, I've only seen a couple episodes, but even that will tell you the science behind this somehow or another. No, I haven't really...
Why does... No, we're debunking this with science and facts.
And anime.
And
okay.
Anime, just the fact that it's pure liberal speaking of language.
Yeah, this is the only language I really know is anime at this point.
Liberals. Just kidding, guys.
But honestly, though, he doesn't watch anime, but I do. But,
I don't.
Yeah, but I do, so... But basically, I'm trying to connect to people. Because, you know, some people, they connect differently than other people. But, the thing is, though, that basically... How do I put it? So, like... But what I'm talking about is that, just, if you think about it, like, by my Beyblade theory, basically the objects would fly off. But then if you go by my Sailor Moon theory, they're rounded, and you're going to stick to it because you're curving, because while it's rotating, you're being thrown, but you're going to land somewhere. With Flat Earth, you're going to keep on landing until you fall off. And I know how, and gravity, I just don't think it would work right. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's going to be like a straight up cylinder. It's going to be rounded until eventually you fall off and you're just going to fall down. Or you would end up on the other side, and I don't think that there are any other countries on another side of the globe, you know what I'm saying?
You know, fun fact about about anime is in one of my classes we actually had to make the 7 layers of our version of hell, and anime was actually at the bottom of the list. So the deepest part with the worst consequence of all time was at the bottom of hell.
Why do you have to hurt me like? Dude, you know that I love anime. It's just something I do.
I know, but you're not an extremist about it. You're not throwing it in my face that I should watch anime.
I'm not. I mean, I'll suggest it to you. Like, I'll suggest it to you every once in a while because we're friends and we're pretty cool with each other. And I'll suggest it to you, but I'm not going to tell you what you have to watch. Like, I'll jokingly tell you, yeah, you have to watch this or else we're not friends anymore. But that's a joke. I'm not going to straight up be like, oh, you have to watch this. No, I mean, it's all your matter of opinion. I like it because I like the art form and the art style. But also, some of these animes, they actually have science behind them. But, we're getting
my point is, there's a reason why we have a dress code. is for kids that have walked around school with cat ears and cat tails, and for
Okay.
that, like the
That's
ones
not
that have
anime.
costumes.
Okay. Let's drop that. That's not anime. That is being a furry. I do not support being. Okay, I will let do what you want to do, but don't be a furry around me. I will tell you that I think that you support bestiality, and you should just go fuck a dog.
I have to edit that, dude.
You don't have to edit that because straight up, I don't. I You can do what you want, but furries are just weird at this point. But okay, so
You know how many furries are gonna put in the comments like, "Screw you guys, this is our thing."
well, I mean, really, our logo is a pineapple, so I mean, we can't really be talking.
Funny backstory about that, but we cannot do that until the big reveal. So
Yeah, that's a different backstory. But for now, we'll just say we like pineapple upside down cake because that is actually kind of true. It isn't bad. That's a pretty good cake.
yeah, I like it. I've only had it like twice though.
Okay, let's get back to Flat Earth. We've gone too far away from this. But
The Naruto thing, like I was saying, like a bunch of people like they dress up around the school and stuff. And,
yeah,
you know, those are the kind of people that say the Earth is flat. That's why I don't believe the Earth is flat.
But I mean, there are different levels of people. There's people who are extreme about things, and there are people who are like, I don't give a crap. Do what you want. But everybody has their own side to everything. Like me, I mean, I'm sort of in between extreme about anime, while at the same time I'm like, do what you want, watch what you want. But then at the same time, I'm one of those extremists about suggesting shows. Because, like, my majority of my childhood was just watching TV and wasn't really playing with toys and stuff. I watch TV, so that's how I cope with people. I'll talk about television. So, and I watch a lot of Discovery Channel, and I watch a lot of I swear I had a sad childhood. I watched a lot of Animal Planet and History. My parents, my parents would sit me in front of the TV in front of History, Discovery, and Animal Planet, and I learned so much.
Now I know you don't like furries.
Yes.
Total flashbacks to freaking Animal Planet.
The jaguar touched me. Oh God. But honestly though, if you look at Discovery Channel, they'll even explain how gravity works. It's a round thing. So say if you did fall off the side of the Earth, you would end up on the other side of the Earth, and it would look different. But see, if you think about it, it would look different, but there's no reported mapping of it. So I want to see somebody just take a ship and just go over it. Now, this whole thing about the Arctic Circle just being like all around it—that's bullcrap. That's just straight up. I'm gonna be honest. It's bullcrap. I don't believe.
Everything you're saying is proving the Earth is a sphere right now.
Honestly, if you think about it, they have mapped Antarctica.
Nobody literally walks around the Earth and then thinks it's Monopoly board square. Like, you can't do that.
But
it's not possible.
Okay, there's this book that I will suggest to anybody who wants to know more about this. It's called Around the World in 80 Days. It's sort of like vague, but then at the same time it has science behind it. If you go in a straight line around the Earth, let's say you start at Australia at the bottom, the outback, you go in a straight line all the way to Antarctica. You keep on going in a straight line and just keep on going. You're gonna end up back in Australia. If it was a flat Earth, you wouldn't end up in there because then it would be the middle. Because they're saying that Australia is in the middle of the like circle. So if you went in a straight line, you would end up at the north. You would end up at the north, and then you would stop. You would fall off. So, but people like in the book and people who reported, they've gone in a straight line, and they've ended up back in Australia. Now they didn't go in a exact straight line because that's impossible because of nature and all that. But you know what I mean.
No, it's not impossible. It's called flying.
But because of weather and all, you can't go in an exact straight line.
Yeah, just fly in an exact straight line. Just fly in an exact straight line around the Earth.
Just fly in a general direction.
They've debunked it. That's why Google Earth is a 3D setting. Because if the Earth was flat, it would not be a 3D.
But honestly though, honestly though, this is a book that I want people to read about it. Around the World in 80 Days. I'm pretty sure some people have read it. It's a really good book. What?
We're educating people. We're not actually making stupid jokes. We're just like, alright, this is why the Earth is not flat.
It's an actual interesting
science, kids.
It's actually an interesting book because it has pieces of nonfiction and fiction in it. So basically, it'll keep your interest while telling you facts about it.
So basically,
Here,
it's doing what we're doing right now, except in a book.
Yeah, I'm going off the book. Around the World in 80 Days. It was a movie too, but don't go watch a movie because that's gay and stupid.
We're gonna get monetized for that too.
It has Steve Coogan in it. Yeah, we all know. You know the guy who played in Night Museum, the Roman guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it is. So.
Wow.
Book.
So.
Here, I'm gonna find out the book title for you guys. Around the World in.
Easier if it was on stream because we've already been on this for like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna talk about this. It's gonna be a long video. I'm not quitting until we find this out. But here's
part 2.
Yeah, but real quick, let's do the book.
Part 2.
Yeah, let's do a part 2. We can just finish this thing and record that, and then we're gonna finish it tonight. Here I'm going, and I'm reading the description of the book for you guys, and you guys might be interested in it. I suggest that you should read it too. Poco. Around the World in 80 Days. Is an adventure novel by the French writer Jules Verne, published in 1873. So at 1873, they knew it was a globe. They knew it was a globe. I mean...
What about for people like me that don't like to read?
Then you can go get the audiobook. But...
Is there a video?
But since we're not...
We're making one.
But since we're not sponsored by it, then... by that one company, then we will just say freeaudiobooks.com. We are not talking about that company. They do not... No. Maybe one day. But anyways.
T-O-R-O-T-H-Y.
Yeah. In the story, Phileas Fogg of London and his newly employed French valet, Passepartout, attempt to circumnavigate the world in 80 days on a €20,000 wager set by his friends at the Reform Club. It is one of Verne's most acclaimed works. It's very... Okay. So the plot. So here's a bit of the plot. The story starts in London on Wednesday, 2nd October, 1872. Phileas Fogg... Do you need me to mute you for a second while I read this?
What?
You want me to mute you for a second while I read this?
If you have to.
Yeah, just 1 second. Phileas Fogg is a rich British gentleman living in solitude. Despite his wealth, Fogg lives in a modest life and habits carried out by its mathematical precision. Very little can be said about his social life other than that he is a member of the Reform Club. Having dismissed his former valet, James Forster, for bringing him shaving water at 84 degrees Fahrenheit instead of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Fogg hires Frenchman Jean Passepartout. It's a French book. I'm not good with these words. Now, if it was like German, then I'd be pretty good at this, but as a replacement. At the Reform Club, Fogg gets involved in an argument over an article in the Daily Telegram stating that with the opening of new railway section in India, it is now possible to travel around the world in 80 days. He attempts to wager for €20,000, half of his total fortune. Euros, back in 2017, well, back then 2,000 euros is now €2,075,400 in 2017. Half of his total fortune from his fellow club members to complete such a journey within this time period. As Passepartout accompanying him, Fogg departs from London by train at 8:45 p.m. on 2nd October in order to win the wager. He must return to the club by the same time on December 21st. October, 80 days later. They take the remaining €20,000 of Fogg's fortune with them to cover expenses during the journey. And this is the itinerary from the book. Okay, I unmuted you. Here we go. London to Suez, Egypt. Suez to Bombay, India. Bombay to Calcutta, India. Calcutta to Victoria, Hong Kong. Hong Kong to Yokohama, Japan. Yokohama to San Francisco, United States. San Francisco to New York City. New York to London. So, but he's going around the world. So if the Earth was flat, he would have to go. You couldn't do that in 80 days, because then you have to do a semicircle. You know what I'm saying? Semicircle. 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 You get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're trying to say, but if I could read the French text, I would be able to probably get close to translating that.
But basically, what it's saying is, it's going in a straight line.
The Earth is not flat.
If it was flat, then it wouldn't be a straight line. It would be a semicircle. So
I feel like we went too scientific on this one, explaining on that. Why the Earth isn't flat.
What I'm trying to explain is that even a book from, what year was this again? Let me go check this. It was from 1873. A book from 1873 stated the fact that you could not go around, that the world's not flat. I'm bringing in
See, and that's back when people were freaking out about it the most.
Yes. I mean, gosh. I mean, and this dude had it, and it's facts. You can't do that in 80 days. It would be impossible. So I am 16 years old, and I'm bringing up a book from over 100 years ago. And this book from over 100 years ago, probably a little, maybe more than 150, easily, more than 150, is telling you that it is impossible for the world to be flat. Thank you. Do you back me up on that point?
Yes, actually, because I honestly just strongly disbelieve it. The Earth being flat.
Here, I'll even send you the. Here, I'll send you the little link. Well, freak. Just, gosh. Gosh, Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Don't let you die, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia's not reliable.
Oh, shush. For book reviews, they're usually reliable, and I've read the book, so I know that it's not lying. So, from what I read of the article, it's not wrong. So, yeah, if you guys want to quote me on this, that there's something wrong with it, then you can. I might have missed something. I didn't read the whole article, but I will read the whole article. If we do a second part, I will read the whole article for you guys, and I will explain how this is impossible.
I'm not sure anybody needed that kind of depth, though. We're already at 30 minutes, and we're not even in a podcast. The requirement, usually for a YouTube video, a quick one, is usually like 8 to 12 minutes, so I'm definitely going to have to do a part 2.
Or you can just split,
actually.
Or we can just split this video in half, and then we can do, like, this could be a 4-part, actually. Yeah, we can just make this 4-part.
Alright.
Because we can just, if you want, we can just split this video into 4 parts. Like, we can go on for like an hour and 15 minutes each. Does that work?
I mean, I was thinking of doing another topic. I think we were to debunk to the fact that the Earth is not flat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll just take that. Well, I think that I did most of the explaining, and now I'm sorry for cutting you off. But honestly, go read the book. I'm sorry for cutting off Paco. But honestly, go read the book. It will explain everything. And if you don't believe me, then you just probably don't I mean, you can believe what you want. It's your God-given right to believe what you want. And I'm probably going to get demonetized for saying God, but it's your right as a human being to believe what you want. If you want to believe the Earth is flat, go straight ahead. I will not stop you. But I'm just saying.
We're each count as human beings.
But since we are equal as human beings, I even have the right to tell you, I don't believe you're right. And if you don't want to read the book, and then you just don't want to face the fact that you could be wrong. Who knows? We could be wrong, but I feel like we're right. But we could be wrong, and who knows? Possibly. But just the fact that you don't want to read, but if you don't read the book, then, or find some sort of scientific investigation about this, then you will never know. Well, that's all for me. Pogo. Yeah, Pogo. That's all. You got anything else to say, Paco?
The Earth is not flat. Accept it.
There we go. I guess
And
that's...
everyone who thinks that it is wrong.
Well, there we go. Well,
Open explanations.
well, if you watched both halves of this video, thank you for that, and I guess we will see you whenever we talk about anime in the next video, because that's what we're doing. I haven't told him yet. I haven't told him yet, but we are talking about anime. I'm just gonna mute him now.
Oh, why would you do that?